Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just checking in. It's Wednesday. I am bored as fuck. Not a whole lot fucking to do, you know. Um, had the water heater go out on us. That was a thing. Got that fixed fairly cheap. Not that big of a deal. But yeah, just fucking life. I am bored as fuck. Jeez. So bored. I actually watched some YouTube today, so. Mr. Cannell, good luck to you. Good to see you back in the saddle. Um, just on my way to Culver's. Sick of sitting around the house. First time I've been out in a couple of days. I'm not used to just sitting around the house doing nothing. Um, but yeah, you know, good luck, Cannell. Seems like you're doing good so far. Pretty awesome that you got all that extra pay on that load. I think you'll do good. You know, I'm rooting for you. See, Hensley is getting ready to get back in the saddle and get back at it again. Finally, been a pretty long hiatus. Good luck to him too. See, I'm not one of these guys, and I also watched Billy, but and Billy reading his comments, that shit gets to me. Like, I don't fucking understand it. Like, it's like teenage girls that get pissed off at some chick on The Bachelor. You know, it's like, do you have so little like going on in your life that you're that emotionally invested in some dude on YouTube? I don't understand that. I don't get that. Like, if that's you, you need to find more shit to do. Like, you're fucking bored. Uh, me, I got between teenagers and the house and the trucking company, like, I got so much shit going on right now that I don't really watch a whole lot of YouTubers anymore. I've been watching a lot of Hulu, you know, NCIS, NCISLA, shit like that. But yeah, I don't fucking get it. This guy's gonna fucking sit here at the green light. Oh shit, I'm making it. Fucking sitting through another light because this jackass. Uh, I don't get that, you know. So if that's you, like, you just need more shit in your life. Like, you got way too much fucking time on your hands. Uh, you should be a lot more productive. You know, Uh, yeah. Who the fuck's got time for that shit? Like, I watch some of these guys, like, again, Hensley, Cannell, Billy Rains. Um, but anymore, it's usually just like scrolling through once a week, catching their last video. Kind of catching up. That's how I know that those guys are back in the truck, um, or getting back in the truck. And I am excited to see how their journey goes. Uh, I'm very interested if Hensley gets this truck and the fucking motor blows up 2 weeks from now. Am I gonna give a shit? Not really. I'm not fucking paying for it. I'm not losing loads because of it. It's sucks for him, but like, realistically, like, I don't give a fuck. Other than, man, that sucks. But that's his shit. That's what he's fucking doing. If Jay fucking uh, if his truck takes a shit in a fucking month, what the fuck do I care? The guy's not paying my fucking bills. Like, I don't know. don't know if it's like an age thing or just I don't fucking comprehend like that mentality, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can fucking help me with that. I don't understand that. Like, how the fuck do you have so little going on in your life that you're that invested emotionally in somebody else's life? I mean, you need more fucking friends. You know, I don't know. You need a more challenging job. I don't fucking get that. It's fucking sad. That's what's wrong with the fucking world. You know, at least what's wrong with America. I mean, let's fucking face it. Too many people up in other people's fucking shit. But yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm getting ready to pull into Culver's here. Give me a burger and some cheese curds. Head back to the house. Maybe do some cleaning up around the house. And wait to see what's going on with the truck. I called them today. They should be getting. They're supposed to call me back later. They should be getting the transmission back today, which means I should be able to pick it up hopefully tomorrow night. I guess we will see. They still haven't heard like from the transmission company that's putting the synchro in, so nobody's 100% sure, but I guess we will find out. But I guess that's my bored little spiel. I'm getting ready to pull up to the little kiosk thing here to give them my order. So I'll let you guys go. Just wanted to pop in, say hey. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're too emotionally invested in what other people are doing, maybe start doing more of your own shit. You'd probably be happier and a lot more productive and successful if you did that. So, all right, later, guys.
Good morning. Sorry about the audio right off the bat. Filming just through the camera on the iPhone, and I forgot my earbuds at the house, so hopefully it'll come out good. I'll try to speak loud and clear and all that good crap. Obviously we're back in the truck today. It is Saturday morning. Picked up the truck yesterday afternoon, so we're running down to Joliet this morning to pick up an empty so that we're ready to go for Monday morning. Just wanted to give an update. When the transmission went down, I lost 4th and 9th gear, and I called a bunch of different places. Again, they were all saying, oh, you need a new transmission because it's an FAOM transmission. You're looking at anywhere from 8,500 to shit. The highest one was like 13 grand. Most of them were coming in right around the $10,000 range, 9,500. Ended up, again, thank God for a good network. Buddy of mine sent me over to a guy, a mechanic I never even heard of, and they dropped the trans, sent it off to the transmission shop. They ended up replacing, now each gear is a dual gear. So they ended up replacing second gear, which is maybe 2nd and 7th. They ended up replacing 9th gear, which is your 9th and 4th, which I saw the old parts, the damaged parts. That thing was like hollowed out. There wasn't nothing left of that gear. Amazing it didn't do more damage to the transmission. They ended up replacing the overdrive gear, which is 10th gear. And they ended up replacing, they call it it's called a slip clutch, which is a little gear that's basically what engages and disengages the hell is it called? Something shaft. But that's what engages it. That's what allows you to like float gears and all of that, is that little slip clutch gear. So we had to replace that, and we had to replace the shaft. I forget, it's got a specific name. But we ended up replacing that too. All in, everything with labor, you know, the whole bill was just shy of $2,900. It's actually $2,871 and some change. So, hell of a lot cheaper than 10 grand, I'll tell you that. And night and day difference. Like, you don't realize how fucked up your transmission is until you get it rebuilt. Night and day difference. And happy with the work so far. You know, they go in, when they do all that, they clean out the transmission, so they got all the metal shavings out of there and shit. Obviously, you know, refilled it with brand new transmission fluid. So transmission should never be an issue again for me for this truck. It should last another, you know, realistically, it should last 1,000,000 miles. I think the original problem was that this is an old Swift truck. When I got into it, I did what everybody tells you not to do. I limped into it with just enough money because I had the opportunity that I had. And the risk for me was worth the reward because I already had a relationship with my direct customer. I already had everything set up. I just needed the damn truck. You know, now if I had 40 grand in the bank, is this the truck I would have went and bought? Absolutely not. You know, this truck isn't built to do what I'm doing with it, but it'll get the job done. And so that's why I ended up going with it. Now, it's an old Swift truck. You know, you buy any used truck from a mega carrier, there's a lot that comes with that. You know, I don't know if one guy drove this truck for the first 430,000 miles, or if 6 guys drove this truck in that time frame. You know, I don't know if the guy that drove this truck was a trainer, you know, and had new guys coming in trying to learn how to shift a manual transmission every 3 months. I have no idea. You know, so that's the risk you take when you buy an old Mega Fleet truck. So, but now I know, and now you know, that you don't necessarily have to replace the transmission. You can just take it in and get the gears swapped out and replaced, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper to do that. So now you know. And now for future reference, as I go forward buying used trucks, now I know it too. Now, I have my own authority. So it's going to be different if you're a lease guy, right? For me, having my own authority and having my own customer and all that, it was a week and a half of downtime. So it not only cost me the $2,900 for the bill, but I lost probably about somewhere in the ballpark of $7,000, $7,500 worth of revenue. It's gone. I lost it. It's a hard pill to swallow. I only really worked like 2 days last week. So, and the transmission was jacked up, so I wasn't really trying to push loads, I was kind of babying it, trying to figure some things out. And so, yesterday, that week, the truck only made $1,800. I put that in the bank yesterday. Now it's going to be 2 weeks before I get paid on another invoice because I didn't run, this week. There's no loads, there's no invoice for this week. So I have to cover my fuel for 2 weeks. For me, probably gonna be $1,600 to $1,800 worth of fuel. If I get lucky and I'm able to run a little harder, which is what I'm trying to do, it could be upwards of $2,000, $2,100 for fuel to cover those 2 weeks, because I don't have a mega carrier fuel card that I can just go swipe. That comes out of my bank account. So it's going to be tight for the next 2 weeks. It's just the way it is. But again, thank God the position that I'm in, the fact that we're in harvest, all of that kind of works together to where I should be able to come out of it pretty fast. Like once I start putting money in the bank, I should be able to accumulate it pretty quickly. So that's the upside to it. The cash flow will be there relatively soon. But now we're in the boat where I just need to keep these wheels turning and be in the truck as much as humanly possible until mid-January. Again, Northern Illinois, usually the weather turns to shit around mid-January and through February. You're going to get a lot of days where you're not going to run because it's too cold. You're going to get a lot of snow, stuff like that. So, it's just, right now the name of the game is to put as much money in the bank as we can until that time hits. And it's Mother Nature. It could come 2 weeks early. We could get a cold snap right before Christmas. You know, it's not uncommon to get a decent snowstorm around Thanksgiving. So, you know, from that aspect, it'll be hit or miss. But the name of the game is just stack pennies right now. Get as much money into that bank account as we possibly can, because we know that slow times are just around the corner. And typically, because I work with intermodal, typically intermodal is slow the first quarter because of Chinese New Year and all that stuff. It really screws things up. So we know that there's slow times ahead. We need to prepare for them. We need to get some money in the damn bank. That's just all there is to that. I guess that's probably about it for the update. You know, happy to be back again. I didn't have to run down today, but kind of itching to run through the gears again. Kind of itching to see how she does. Probably get it home, clean it up. You know, and get ready to spend a lot of time in it. I did take about 45 minutes this morning. Aired up all my tires. You know, with the colder weather, they were all probably about 6-7 pounds low. So got all of them aired up to where they're supposed to be. That way we can maximize our fuel mileage and not tear up, you know, good tires. If I can take care of them, these tires, my drives, should last me easily another year before I need to replace those. I'll probably need to replace those not this coming spring, but the plan is to do it the following spring if I still have the truck, which now that I've done the transmission and everything, who knows? You know, I'm not really itching to get into another truck right now, just because I've put so much money into this truck. Kind of like to get my money's worth out of it before I get into a day cab. That is the plan for the future, to get into a day cab with like a 225, 230 inch wheelbase and a 2-line wet kit. It opens up a lot more options, you know, different things I can do. While intermodal is slow, I can slide over and do some dump box work or dump trailer work or any number of things. So that is the plan. Thank you for popping in. That's the update. Yeah, that's where we're at. I learned something about transmissions. I hope that, you know, now you guys know. Now you guys learned something about transmissions. So if it ever happens to you, you know, just to get it home and get it into the shop and enjoy some time off. As much as you can enjoy it, I suppose. But, alright guys, have a good one. I plan on probably making videos a little more regularly going forward again. Like I said, I'll be spending a lot of time in the truck, so might as well, right? Alright, you guys be good, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a good week. Later.